So, for a year and a half, have been trying to build the greatest set in the history of mankind, the greatest basketball set ever created. And I'm at the point now, I have 79 of the 80, and all I need is the greatest Kobe Bryant rookie card ever created. And so, to get that, I have to sell off the duplicates. I've been buying them up, I've been buying them for a year and a half. And pretty much what I do is on eBay, I go in at minimum bid. And if nobody hits that minimum bid, it's mine. Or if I see them for sale at a show, I went to the National last year, bought a bunch of extras. But I've gotten to the point now, I just got a bunch back in from SGC. I need to go in and I've got to get rid of these dupes so that I can make some money and buy that Kobe. Because the Kobe's been going up crazy in price. And I need to have some money going to the National. Hopefully I can walk up the table and make a bid. So here's what I was thinking. Hold on, my daughter's calling. Pause right now.
One eternity later.
That was my daughter. She's trying to buy a Labubu or something like that. A Labubu Ladudu. So I think this set is going to continue to go up in price. That's why I was okay buying duplicates. I wasn't like sticking to like the letter of what I was trying to collect. I was like, I don't mind having backups of this. And plus, a lot of the ones I bought were raw. And with this set, they were all hand cut. And so I knew a lot of them would be like authentic or off center, whatever. So I'm going to trim down. Here's my mentality going into this. And I'll talk you guys through it because I think we as collectors, we don't get the chance to talk through our mindset on these things. And I'm not saying my mindset is correct, but I'm saying I want to talk through it. And if you guys see like a better way to do it, or you have a tip or an idea, throw it in the comments. Because if I see it and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get the highest SGC of it because I want all SGC, but then you're like, well, Tyler, I think long-term this will be better. Like whatever. I would love your opinions. Kind of the rule going into it for me is I'm going to keep the highest grade of the card that I have. I want to have the best set possible of this. And so of that, unless like maybe it's a higher grade, but it looks worse, I might get rid of that one because I still care more about the look of the card. But if it comes down to it, I just want to go with the higher grade of it and get rid of the rest. I kind of double pump faked on this because Adam Gray, probably the best collector in the world, he gave the mention of like, because I have these two Hardaways right here. So I've got SGC 5 and a BGS 7. He was like, why don't you sell the 7? It's worth more. And that way it could help fund the go for the Kobe. So actually I might do that. That might be the move. But the problem is I don't want to go in. It's just so hard. I don't know. We're just going to go off vibes. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. But I've got them in order from 1 to 80. Again, only missing the Kobe. And we're going to pick through. Some I only have one like this. Christian Laettner, I only have one of those. So that one is the winner of that. So I'm going to go in. I'll toss it in the box. And we'll keep going. So Dikembe got a 7. Oh, by the way, I'm going to talk through. So I've got PSA 6. PSA goes really good on this because people are trying to complete the PSA set registry for this. And I think there's only 2 guys. Jest Cards is one of them on Instagram. There's only 2 guys to my knowledge that have the entire set of credentials with a numerical value. So that's kind of cool. So we've got the Leitner's a PSA 6. We have the Dikembe Mutombo as an SGC 7. Only ones of those I have. We got the Steve Smith as an SGC 4. Then I've got Antoine Walker as a PSA 8. It's pretty high for one of these. You don't see a lot of 8s. I think I only have 2 9s in this whole set. So 8 right there. Then we got Dave Wesley. Okay, David Wesley, I have a PSA 7 and a PSA 8. This is our first one that I can sell. I'm going to keep the 8. They're both PSA, so I don't have to do the battle there of making a hard decision. I'm just going to keep the better one. Then we've got one Tony Delk as SGC 7. We got Anthony Mason as a PSA 8. Got a Glenn Rice SGC 7. What was that? 9? Yeah, he was 8. 9 would be this guy. This old guy right here. Look at that. BGS 7.5. Michael Jordan. Beautiful. Top 5 favorite card of mine. I think it's the most valuable card of my collection. It's worth like $6,000, $7,000. I'm just kidding. Sorry. All right, Scottie Pippen. I actually ended up with 2 of these. So that's cool. I bought one of them as an SGC 6, and then I'd already put in a best offer on like a raw, and I bought the other one, and then they accepted my best offer. So I got it graded and got a 6. Trying to decide. I'm just going to go off looks. Which one looks better? Dang. They're both a little diagonal. See if any of them have a cool number. Like if it had 007, you got to go with that one. Okay, on the back, I mean, these are both similarly poorly cut. Dang, that's tough. I think the back of this one looks better. Let's look at the fronts. I think this card looks better. I'm selling this one. The back of that one's better. Dennis Rodman, also sneaky expensive. He was probably my 4th or 5th most expensive one I've purchased so far. But got that one raw and then got it graded. Right there, almost put it in the wrong pile. Yeet. All right. Next up, we got a Terrell Brandon. Got one of those. It's a 8. I think it's the only half grade I have in the whole set. Chris Mills, 8.5. Sean Bradley. I think I got one Sean Bradley sitting at an authentic. Our first authentic that I've had to keep. You know, if I have to go numerical or authentic, I'm going to go numerical all day. Got Michael Finley as a 7. Dell Ellis, authentic. It's cool. Only one of that. I got a few of these, I know. I got a McDyess 7, 7, 8. We'll obviously keep the 8. 2 7s will go for sale. All right, next up, we got the Joe Dumars SGC 7. Got this Grant Hill. This is a PSA 9. I got this in a lot I purchased. Sent it into PSA. They said minimum size not met. They sent it back. I sent it with my next order. Popped as a 9. So, you know, if she says no, ask her to the prom again. That's a cool one. That was my first one. That'd be hard to get rid of, even if I wanted to. Chris Mullen. Oh, my 2 9s are back to back. Chris Mullen, SGC 9. Authentic on the Joe Smith. And authentic on the Latrell Sprewell. All right, next stack. I know I got 2 of these. Barclays, I got a 5 and a 7. The 5, I don't really like. It's got like some surface issues there. I bought it raw. I think it was a buy it now. It looked like it was affordable, so I snagged it really fast, but put that on my table. Keep that a 7. Clyde Drexler, authentic. Hakeem Olajuwon, Hakeem the Dream, as a SGC 7. Eric Dampier. Oh, 2 of those. So the authentic will go for sale, and I'll keep a 7. Reggie Miller, 4. SGC 4. Then we got the Loy Wright. Oh, we got 2. So I've got a PSA 6 and an authentic. We'll sell the authentic, keep the PSA 6, and keep it numericals. But then if it's a numerical 6, PSA 6 and a SGC 6, I'm going SGC all day. I'm more of an SGC fan anyways. We got the Lorenzen Wright, authentic. Eddie Jones, as I call him, Fake Kobe. He is authentic, and then a BGS 75. I bought this at the National last year for like, I want to say 800 from a table. They had like a ton of rare Shaqs, and they said they had bought a collection and got them all graded, and so there you go. We got Nick Van Exel. Ooh, double authentic, so we get to pick. Ooh, I'm definitely going with this one. This one's got some, like, pulled down at the top. I don't like that. Keeping that Nick. Tim Hardaway, SGC 7. Jamal Mashburn. Ooh, twins, so we get to pick. They're both kind of diagonal. This one's not as diagonal. See if they have any issues on surface. Oh, we got to keep, I mentioned earlier, what are the odds? 007, we got to keep the James Bond. Look at that. James Bond, 007. Alonzo Mourning, I got 2 of those. Authentics, which one am I going to keep? That one's got like a dot on it. I don't want that. Make sure the back ain't got nothing crazy. Yeah, I don't want the dot. There's like a dot on the card. Don't want that. Keeping that. Sweet. I mean, nice to toss these up on eBay. I don't have any of these for sale. So, Ray Allen, yo, I got a deal on this one. I bought one of them like on auction for like a few $100s, and then somebody had it. Oh, this case too big. And somebody had this one. The 8 popped up on. One of them popped up. One of the 2 popped up. And Ray Allen, that's his rookie year. He's like probably the 3rd best rookie from that. Like Kobe. And then you got Steve Nash, and he'd be the 3rd. But it popped up as a buy it now on eBay for $250. And I always tell people, if you know like a card or a set or a player's market, keep them saved as your like in your eBay save searches. I'm just searching for the Kobe. I'd obviously see it, but I keep all these saved. And if one pops up as a buy it now and it's like super affordable, I snag that thing. So that's pretty cool. I've got an 8. Let's see, make sure. Yeah, ooh. I think on the back, the 7 looks better. But can sell that. And I'll sell that for more than I bought the 8 for. I think I bought the 8 for the 250 best offer. I bought it quick. Like, it just popped up. Vin Baker, SGC 7. Glenn Robinson, SGC Authentic. This one, Kevin Garnett, this would have been, you'd think this would be one of the higher ones, like even above like Rodman. I got this for like $400 something. I bought it on bids raw at the National. I was literally walking out of the National last year and I'd been following it. I had an alarm set. I'm walking out, like talking to somebody, but then I was like, hold on a second. Went over, bid on it. I think I got a better deal because I think some of the people that would have competed for it were at the National, so they didn't notice. So ended up being a 7. Really glad that I got it done. I know I got a few of these. For some reason, I ended up with a bunch of Tom Goglata. That his name? PSA 5, SGC 5, SGC 6, SGC 7. It's a Tom party. Don't need that many. 3 of those are going. Keep the 7. Ooh, 009. Goes to 007. All right, next up, we got Stephon Marbury. I had bought this and won it on, I want to say it was Comsey or Probstein. And then I was like a month later, I hadn't received it. I'm like messaging them, reaching out, trying to get a hold of them. I still hadn't gotten the card. And then they were like, oh, finally, like I literally bought another card of somebody just so that I could not pay for it and then message them and they'd have to answer. And they answered and I asked about the card and they said, oh, we sold it. They canceled it. Got it somewhere else. I have no clue where I got that. Marbury, Kendall Gill, 7. A lot of 7s on this, which is fine. 7's a good number. Ooh, Jim Jackson. Ooh, now this is tough. The BGS 7.5 and the SGC 7. What do we roll with? Both of them have some spots on them. Nothing crazy about the numbers on the back. Honestly, this might be the first one that does look sick in the BGS slab, and I don't have a ton of BGS slabs. What do you guys think in the comments? Which one? I would like to get the whole thing as an SGC set, but you know what? I'm going off looks. This one's more diagonally cut. I'm getting rid of it. Sorry, that's the first lower grade I'm going. One, it's an SGC 7 or SGC over BGS. But number 2, that was way more diagonal cut. Look at the top. Super diagonal compared to that other one. So it's got to go. It got to go. All right, Kerry Kittles, SGC 7. Patrick Ewing, SGC 7. Larry Johnson, I got 2 of him. I got an SGC 7 and a PSA 8. Ooh, that's tough. Let's look and make sure there's no... I mean, they both look pretty straight, pretty clean. I think at the back, the 8 does look better. That's probably why it's got an 8 over 7. So we'll get rid of that 7, keep the 8. Go with me. John Wallace, SGC 7. Nick Anderson, SGC 7. Then we got a Horace Grant. We got a 4 and an 8. Double that. You can tell this one's got like a crease all the way down the side. I'm keeping the 8. Buy 7 or 4, whatever you are. Another one that's like, this is probably the 3rd. Actually, I think I paid more for this than I did the Shaq. I bought it off a guy off Facebook. I got an SGC 5 and I've got a BGS 7. I mean, this one has a very clear like print line right here. You know what? I'm going with the better looking card. It's not about the number always. I think I'm gonna keep the 5. I'm getting rid of the 7. The 7's got like a full print line across the middle. Like that's the biggest noticeable difference. Didn't think that was gonna happen. Literally decided before this, but I got a 6 on the Derek Coleman. PSA 6, got this one on Fanatics Collect. Allen Iverson. Oh, I forgot Iverson. He'd be the second best. It'd be Kobe, Iverson, Nash, and then Ray Allen. Sorry. Stackhouse, BGS 8.5. Cedric Sabalas, we got an 8. Kevin Johnson, an 8. Jason Kidd, I got this one graded myself, so he got a 7. That's cool. Clifford Robinson, also great. That's got a little print line there. Got an 8 on it. Sabonis with an 8. Rasheed Wallace with a 7. Got an authentic on the Muhammad Abdul Raf. Authentic. Brian Grant. Didn't even remember buying this. Got a PSA 7. Mitch Richmond, SGC 7. Next up, Sean Elliott. Got a 7 on that one. David Robinson, rolling with a 5. Dominique Wilkins, got a BGS 8. Sean Kemp, ooh, got dupes. Oh, let's go. Sean Kemp, ooh, the 7 on the SGC looks better anyways. Look how close that is. That's like almost cutting where it says credentials. So selling that 7, keeping that 7. Gary Payton, overpaid on this. Was the only one available. There you go. Shrimp, Death Left Shrimp, Finnick. Marcus Camby. That sleeve is not what we want in this game. Gotta clean. Gotta go clean. This is the first time I looked through these in a while. I needed it. Really, my motivation was because I need to fit it into that box, and these didn't fit. But also need the money because your boy want that Kobe. Also, if you got any a line on me getting the Kobe, holla at your boy. Email me tylertarver@gmail.com. Oh, Stottlemyre. We got authentic and a 5. Even the 5. And last stack, Walt Williams. Got a 6. Shannon Anderson. Ooh, got twins. So I got a PSA 6 and an SGC 6. Make sure there's nothing very similar. Yeah, those are very similar. So sweet. I can sell that PSA 6. Done. Karl Malone. I got a 5 and a 7. You can easily see that print line there. I think I bought this. I might have bought both of them. No, I had one, and then I bought the other one raw at the National. So the 5 is for sale. 7 is for your boy. John Stockton. That's a good one for a Stockton. Got an 8 on that. Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Got a little line there, but PSA 6. So let that ride. Big Country. Oh, my goodness. So I've got a 5, a 6, and a 7. 5's for sure gone. But let's go between these. I'll be honest, it's got like a little bit of a line across the middle. I'm gonna go with the 7, the PSA 7, because I don't like how close it is to credentials there. There's like no space in my, I don't have a great graphic design mind, but it didn't fit. So keeping the 7. Man, I was hoping the SGC would win that one out. Roy Rogers, but you gotta let your heart speak. You know what I mean? It's always saying, you gotta let your heart speak on this mug. Kelly Clarkson says it. Roy Rogers got a 6. 2 more. Juwan Howard got a 7. And Chris Webber got a 7. So that's it. I've now trimmed my collection down. Now we are down to duplicates. Here, I'm gonna go through the duplicates one time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's a pretty one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, lots of times. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 duplicates. And I still don't think if I sold those like on auction, it would be worth the Kobe. The best one by far is that Hardaway. I'm really glad that I ended up going with that one. Again, I didn't think I would, but here we are. Don't splash the pot, Tyler. Splash the pot. All right, let me know what you guys think. If you got a better idea, if you saw one, you're like, Tyler, you didn't see this, you didn't notice this, swap those 2 out, let me know. That puts our collection, I'm gonna try to go all SGC on this thing. I think that would just look really cool, the uniformity. And I love the variance of like the uniformity of all these cards looking the same. And then the vast degrees of variation of my top 75 on-card NBA like player autos. I just love how different those are. I love how the same these are, and I think those are a great contrast. So let me see. We got one. I'm not gonna make you watch me count the PSAs versus SGCs. It's definitely mostly SGCs. I don't even know if I kept any Beckett's. Oh, one Beckett. The Shaq is a Beckett. The Ray Allen's a Beckett. We got Stackhouse is a Beckett. And we got so we got like 5 or 6 Beckett's. 6, 7 PSAs. Kidding. All right, thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna make you watch me look at this, but y'all be good, stay sweet, and never stop collecting. Like, subscribe if you want to, but no pressure. Subscribe. I'd love to see your beautiful face again. So actually, I can't see your face. Beautiful comment face. That's weird. See you guys later.